Hello everyone, I am Ramakrishna, MS Office, Advanced Excel and Soft Skills Trainer. In this video, we will learn how to use the mouse and what are the buttons on the mouse and how to use it. Okay, in very detail. Let us start. So, you know very well what is this. This is what the arrow we used to call arrow. So, how it is controlled with the help of mouse. Okay, so that's why this is called as mouse pointer because mouse is controlling this pointer. Okay, so you know very well this is the mouse. Okay, so how many buttons will be there? Two buttons. One is the left mouse button and second is the right mouse button, and one scroll wheel will be there. So what is the use of this scroll wheel and how to use left click and right click? Let us know in very detail. Okay, so here we will see the mouse actions. Okay, so here you see left mouse button will have three actions: click, double click and drag. Okay, so how this works, let us see. Done. So these are what icons. So whenever you click any icon, it will get selected. On the selection, what can you do? Okay, you can, if you want, if you delete it, if you press delete key, it will be deleted. Undo, Control Z. Okay, it came back. Okay, and you can move that folder, and you can copy it. Okay, you can rename it. So all this action you can do on this selection. So click makes what? Icon select. Okay, so in case of text, of course, if it is an icon, you are selecting it. If it is the text, if you click anywhere, what will happen? This is what cursor, the vertical line which is flashing is what the cursor. Okay, so wherever you click, that cursor will appear there. So if you type it there, it will be typed. Okay, if you press delete key, it will be deleted. Okay, if you press backspace key, it will be deleted to the left. So in this way, whatever you want to do with the cursor, all that you can. Okay, you can make the selection also. You can select the text like this. Okay, you can make the selection like this. So this is what about the using means what using the mouse pointer for text, and the previous one icons. Okay, and the next one is what? Buttons. See here, all these are what? Commands. The commands are in the shape of what? Buttons. So if you select anything, and if you click any button, that command is applied on this selection. Okay, like this. So you can use it for the text, icons, buttons, as well as images also. Suppose if you insert any image in the document, click insert button, pictures. Okay, this device, I'm inserting a picture. Go to pictures. Okay, I will insert this mouse image. Here you see, when this image has been selected, it is surrounded with selection handles. So these rounded buttons are what? Selection handles. So what is the use of these handles? Apart from the selection handles, we can see one rotation handle also. So we will learn each one. So now the size of the image is this much. If you want to increase the size, what you have to do, always you should use any of the corner handles only. Whenever you want to change the size of any image, you should go for the corner handle. Okay, drag it. Okay, how to drag? Drag means what? Press and hold down the left mouse button and drag. You can drag inside the image or you can drag outside also. So here what we are learning: click, okay, and drag. So we learned two things here. All right. So in this way, go to the selection handles and resize the image. If you accidentally use this center handles or the middle handles, okay, what happens? The shape of the image is changing, okay, which is the wrong practice. So whenever you point any handle, it is if it is showing two-headed arrow. Now it is two heads are there, no? So two-headed arrow means what? It will change the size. Okay, suppose if it is the four-headed arrow, you can move it. Okay, you can move it. So why it is not moving? Because it has to give wrap text. So when four-headed arrow is appearing, you can move the image. Two-headed arrow means you can change the size. And the next one is what? Rotation handle. If you drag this rotation handle to any of the sides, we can rotate the image. All right, so we can use mouse for these reasons. Okay, we can use the mouse for selecting the text, selecting the commands, okay, changing the size of the image and moving the image, changing rotating the image, and selecting the what? Icons. So here what we are doing, we used left click and drag. Drag means, clicking means what? Point to that item and click at once. Dragging means what? Pointing to that item and dragging means what? Press the left mouse button and move the mouse to the other location, so that selected object will be moved to the new location. Okay, so in this way we can use the left mouse button. Okay, this is what? Click action. The name of this action is what? Click. Click means what? Only clicking once. Dragging means what? Pointing to that item and moving the mouse. This makes the move. And the third action is what? Double click. So whenever we are clicking the icon, it is just getting selected, but it is not opening. But if you want to open any icon, just point to that and double click and it will be opened. All right. So you should remember this action. If you double click on the title bar, okay, that window is what? Getting restored. Again, if you double click on the title bar, it will be maximized. Okay. If you click the close button, that window will be closed. Okay, so in the same way, if you double click, so we try double click on the icon, which made what? The icon has opened in a window. But in case of the text, if you double click on any text, so that word will get selected. Okay, so these things we need to remember. So far what we have learned, we learned left mouse button actions. So what are the actions of left mouse button? Double click, double click, and drag. So we learned the left mouse button actions. Next is what? Right mouse button. So right mouse button is having two actions, right click and right drag. Okay, so there is no right double click. Right double click is not there. Okay, right click is there, right drag is there. So unless we say right click, you should not use the right mouse button. Always we should use left mouse button only. Unless we say right click or right drag, do not use this. Do remember this thing. Okay, so if I right click on the blank area of the desktop, what is happening? Shortcut menu is appearing. So it can be anything. So wherever, whenever you right click, it will display the shortcut menu, but the options will be different. So when I right click on the blank area of the desktop, it is showing these options. If I right click on the shortcut icon, it will show some other options. See here, the options are totally different from this one, is it not? Now if I right click on the my PC, it will be totally different. If it is on the recycle bin, it will be totally different. If it is on the taskbar, it will be totally different. Okay, so it depends upon the area, it is depend upon the item. So on which item you are clicking right, means what you are right clicking, based upon that, that shortcut menu will appear. So this shortcut menu, also known as context sensitive menu. Why? Because it is very sensitive, no, depending upon the item it is showing the options. Okay, now we will see, right click. What we will do with the help of right click, what we will do, suppose here, see, I did right click on this folder icon. It is showing these many options. If I click open, what will happen? That folder will be opened. Okay, if I right click on the same icon, okay, if I see the properties, it is showing the properties in this way. So whichever the command you want from that list, you can select it. That's it, done. Next is what? Okay, we will try this on the text also. See, I have selected this text and I right click on that. It is showing these are the options available on this selection. You can move it, you can copy it, okay, you can apply numbering, font, you can change the font, okay, you can apply paragraph comments. Such number of options are there. Okay, so these are the commands available on the selection. If I right click on this image, it is showing some other command. Change picture is there. Here there is no change picture because this is not the picture, this is the text. So the options will be different. If you right click on the ribbon, so here options will be different, done. So this is what about the right click. Okay, shortcut menu. So whenever you right click, what it will show? Shortcut menu. Okay, right. So next thing is what? Right drag. Okay, using the right mouse button, we are about to drag. Now what I am doing? Office files. So using um, the right mouse button, I am dragging. Okay, so even while dragging also, it is showing the shortcut menu. So what it is asking us, do you want to copy here or move here, or do you want to create shortcut here or nothing? If I select move here, means what? That folder will be moved from that place to this place, moved. In case if I drag it to this location, if I say copy here, means what? Another folder will be created here itself. You see, office files, copy. If I say, if I drag using the right mouse button, if I click create shortcut here, means what? See, arrow is there, shortcut. So shortcut icon has been created. So in this way, let us delete this unwanted files. Okay, just I will simply drag and drop onto the recycle bin. Okay, in this way also you can delete. So in this way, what can we do? We can use left click for three actions: click, double click and drag, and right mouse button, right click and right drag. Now what is left over? Scroll wheel. Okay, so let us go to our file. Here you see scroll bar is there. This is what the scroll bar. So um, if you, whenever you want to scroll the screen, whenever you want to scroll the window, then what will you do? Generally we will go to the scroll bar, is it not? We will go to the scroll bar. But whenever we go to the scroll bar, we have to change our site from the document to the scroll bar. So this will disturb us or not? So without disturbing our work, what can we do? Looking at our work, we can use the scroll wheel to scroll upwards and downwards. In this way, we can scroll it. So which will be very convenient to work. So this is the advantage of using scroll wheel. Okay, so it will be very convenient. So this is all about what? Mouse. Okay, right. I hope you learned something new about mouse actions. Right. Thank you. We will see in the next video. Till then, bye. Take care.